eras you guys think are good are not actually good, and the eras that you guys overlook are actually the good ones. So that's why it's necessary for me to clarify the superior girl group eras for you all. As I say in every video, I've been a crazy girl group stan since 2017. Well, maybe not the crazy part, that was recent, but I have been a girl group stan since 2017. And in that time, I've seen a lot of comebacks come and go. Some of them are truly superior, but none of y'all seem to get that, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. Make sure to comment any eras from any time that you think are super underrated, and of course your favorite eras from this video as well. Without further ado, let's get into it. Itzy is the forgotten child when we talk about Itzy eras. Everyone is saying that Itzy fell off or whatever, and then proceeds to go directly from Dalla Dalla to Wannabe to Mafia in the Morning for some reason. But you all don't understand the importance of group's first comeback. When Itzy came out, everyone was dissing it and saying it sounded quote-unquote like noise. But I swear to God, the first thing every K-pop fan says when they hear a song they don't like is that it's noise. Itzy is not noise, okay? It is art, and you can't change my mind. Itzy era really just represents, summer for me. Summer of 2019 was when I was just so immersed in K-pop, and I had really high expectations. Red Velvet was coming out with a bunch of stuff. Blackpink actually released a song. We were all just living life to its fullest. And what really makes this era for me isn't even the concept or anything. It's actually, and yeah, this sounds weird, but it's actually the B-side, It's Summer. You all paid this song absolute dust, and in my opinion, it is their best B-side to date. Forget about Cherry or Shoot or, whatever the kids are streaming these days. It's Summer is where it's at. Yes, the dance is weird. Yes, they shout way too much in this song, but I don't care. I have not gotten tired of this song in 2 years, and I don't think I ever will. More people need to be talking about Itzy. The styling was just so summery without going overboard like a lot of Itzy styling tends to do. When I think of Itzy, I think of hollow wrapping paper, but yeah, this comeback was just so good. This era made me a midzy, and honestly, they have yet to top what it did for me. So, if you've seen my tier ranking of post-IOI groups, linked in the card if you haven't seen it yet, you would know that I was really close to standing Pristin when they were around. And their teen crush concept was great and all, but where they really got me was with their subunit Pristin V. Now, this was real girl crush. I know every group has had their own crack at a girl crush concept, with some being more successful than others, but to this day, I have yet to see a girl crush concept that was as good as this one. Everything they did in this was so cohesive, and it was just satisfying looking to my eyes. Was it the most innovative? No, but what they lacked in originality, they made up for in execution. Even before we get to the styling and stuff, we have to talk about this song. Oh my god, this song is so good. Right from the intro, you just know what's coming. Let me play a little bit right now. All the parts of this song fit so well together, and I love the way they get quieter in certain parts just to hype you up. Right before the chorus, they do a little fake out, and I'm gonna play that now. There have been times where I just replayed that part over and over because I was so obsessed. I won't play any more because I'll probably get copyrighted, but just know that there are so many great moments in this song. And then the styling and everything is great too. The girls match, but not too much, and even though it's been a while since it came out, none of the styling feels dated. I could go on about this forever because I love it so much, but let's get on to the next era. If you don't recognize EXI's iconic intro, let me just play it now.
Everything happened in the flesh. It bloomed in my heart. I cut it loud.
yeah, if you don't recognize this, it's safe to say you are not appreciating the greatness that was La La Love era. I know a lot of people say that WJSN's concepts and songs kind of blend together for them, and that's not untrue, but this one stands out for me. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen that many circus concepts lately, and I love the circus concept because of how it treads the line between elegant and fun. With WJSN, I'm always anticipating what new take on the elegant concept they're gonna have, and with La La Love, they really hit it out of the park. The color grading on the music video isn't my favorite, but that's pretty much my only complaint here. Something cool about this comeback that I don't see mentioned a lot is the dance. The weird move they do, like, I don't know how to describe it, but you all know exactly what I mean, the little up and down thing. Somehow that manages to be cute, but it fits them at the same time. In terms of iconic moves in K-pop dances, you have your next levels, you have your wannabes, but what the K-pop community really needs to talk about is random dance moves like these. It's not hard to do or anything, it's just fun. Besides the concept, this is really the most memorable part of the comeback for me. This isn't their best comeback or anything. I'll let you guys discuss what their best comeback actually is in the comments, but it is by far the most overlooked comeback in my opinion. I don't understand why no one talks about this. Don't go around saying that Boogie Up outsold or anything, cause you would just be wrong. La La Love for the win. Not gonna lie, this era kind of has sentimental value for me because this is one of the songs that first got me into K-pop. The music video was #1 on trending, and when I clicked on it, I swear I could not believe they had 9 members. Like, I was positive that some of them were backup dancers, so I kept pausing the video and trying to count them. Looking back on it, I'm super happy that this was one of the songs I replayed endlessly back then. I don't regret a thing, and even though it was their first full album, I think that this is an era that onces kind of skip when talking about Twice's most iconic eras. Likey is better than you all think it is for several reasons. First of all, the social media concept is just so cute and was honestly ahead of its time. So many groups try to do something similar to this nowadays, but no one has gotten it like Twice has. And the fact that they flew to Vancouver to shoot the music video on location really made a difference. They were able to circumvent a lot of Twice music video tropes like bad CGI or nonsense storylines. In terms of sheer iconicness, nothing beats the killing parts from this song. Twice only has 3 full albums at the time of me publishing this video, and while Formula of Love is still the best, you all should still consider Twicegram. This is an album that convinced me to check out the B-sides of all groups when I first got into K-pop, with some of my favorite B-sides being 24/7 and Rollin'. Overall, this era was amazing, and you all need to talk about it more. For some reason, people always skip to talking about Mago when they mention Gfriend's last few songs, but why aren't people talking about Apple more? This song is just so, yummy. I mean, that's great considering the title, but yeah, it's so good. The guitar they have in the intro is so different to other girl group stuff from that time, and then the drums they have in the back feel so much deeper than what you would expect. I don't know how to explain it, but this song just has so many layers to it. And yet, at the same time, nothing about it is overwhelming. I'm just immersed in it the whole way through. I also have to give a shout out to the B-side Creme Brulee on this album. It's my favorite Gfriend B-side ever, and everyone should give it a listen. To be honest, the concept in this comeback isn't much to write home about, but I do love the transitions they do in the stages from the light concept to the dark concept. You know, you have that apple tree, but then everything is on fire? Okay, great. Everything is just so elegant, you know, even when they have the transition, still that elegant vibe is in there. This is one era where their stylist really knew what they were doing. And of course, all the girls suited the concept to a T. It's a pity they didn't go further in this direction and decided to go with a retro song after. I mean, Mago is iconic, but I still think Apple is much better. Umpah Umpah is very much the middle child of Red Velvet comebacks, and not just because it was the middle part of the Reve Festival trilogy. It's always overlooked when discussing anything like album quality, styling, music video, you name it. But this is not the low-key era you all think it is. First of all, Umpah Umpah as a title track is pretty iconic, like, you know just from the start of the chanting what you're gonna get into. If you're not feeling the rhythm by the end, there is definitely something wrong with you. I feel like nowadays, a song always has to blow you away for anyone to consider it good, but Umpah Umpah is just good at face value. No bells and whistles, nothing, scares you. It's just a fun listen, and I like it that way. What I love about all Red Velvet comebacks, not just this one, is how much effort they put into the concept and overall cohesiveness of the album. This is definitely true here with Umpah Umpah as well. Like, it's kind of a retro concept, but not really. It's a summer comeback for sure, but then it's still different from summer comebacks they had done previously. As a whole package, this comeback is just perfect. Nothing Red Velvet does can fit into a box, and while Umpah Umpah may seem like it does, I don't think this should be forgotten the way it often is. People will sing the praises of Psycho to the moon and back, but what you all fail to realize is that Red Velvet is good because of their variety. You can't just talk about the same comebacks over and over. After a certain point, it gets boring, and that just doesn't apply to Red Velvet, it applies to every group in this video. Make sure to let me know what your favorite comebacks are and what eras you think are underrated. That's all for this video. Bye guys, and I'll see you in the next one.